and we're going to talk about 16 basic Kotlin syntax that every Kotlin developers must know. So we're going to provide a foundation understanding of Kotlin syntax covering essential elements that are crucial for writing effective and idiomatic Kotlin code. I'm here in the Kotlin playground, and we're gonna just write the code, and I'm gonna describe you each and every basic Kotlin syntax. So let's start by the first one. The first one is the package definition, so and imports. Okay, so for package, obviously you need a package keyword and just define your respective package, like com with the respective package name, right? Like your this faster XML, so it can be anything, your package of your project, right? Package name of your project. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so the second one important thing is the imports. Okay, so actually package definition, that's this package actually this package this definition actually organizes your code into logical units declared at the top of the file using the package keyword. Okay, so this is the important understanding about package. So now let's understand about the imports. So imports is defined by using import key. Okay, so you can import, and this allows you to use classes and functions from other packages. And let's write an example. Like you can import a Kotlin math.py, and then you can just print out Kotlin uh, and like, okay, let me import the value of pi is pi, and you can also add Kotlin. Okay, let's run this and let's see, check. Okay, you see the value of pi is this one. Okay, so we have imported this pi variable from the math library. Okay, so this is it. This is the important understanding. So now let's move on to another important concept. If you guys know that this is the main function, this is actually the main program entry point, and this function what we are using, println, is the that prints the standard output. So this is the main function of your entry point. So this is the fundamental thing you have to understand. This and print ln is printing out to the console. Okay, so this is it. And then you can also comment your code using this syntax. Okay, this is simple comments with a multi-line, and then you can also have a single line comment. Okay, then you can also have a single line comment. Okay, this is a multi-line comment, and then you can have a single line comment. Okay, okay, so then you can also you can read using reading input. You can also read using read line. Okay, this is the standard input console to read input from the console. Okay, so then you have a string templates. Let's learn about the string templates. Okay, let's remove this one. Okay, let's remove also the imports here. Okay, now let's learn about the string templates here. String templates. Okay, let's use the string templates, which is name is equal. And how you can use the string templates is this embed the string template embeds the variable and expression within the string using the dollar sign symbol. So you can now print hello the name, and then you are this is the string template. Okay, how we can use it. So you are using the name and the length of this character, like the name has how many characters, the length of the name, and then we are going to print it out. So we are using the string templates here, as you can see here. So you see hello Michael, and you are 7 characters long. Okay, so this is how we use the string template, okay, using the dollar symbol. Then now similarly we can use also the function. So let's use the function. It's called greet, and you can greet using a name. This is a string. Then we print using the print function. Okay, you print the function using you okay, so let's print your name. Okay, so name. Okay, so instead of using the println here, we use the greet function. And now let's greet it using the greet function. See, okay, sorry, it's a spelling mistake here, greet, and you pass the name as a parameter, and then let's run it. Okay, you see here we are using the function here. Okay, so the function is defined using the function keyword. This is the main entry point function, that's why it's main. But other, this is the the function that we created. Okay, so now let's learn about the variables. So in the variables, you see already I'm creating this variable. This is a immutable variable, which is like already constant. So that means it's already fixed, you know, you cannot mutate it. So you cannot change this, whereas you have also a variable that you can change it. This is mutable, like maybe the age is for the moment you can write the age is 0, but you can pass the yeah okay, is then yeah, so you can mutate this, you can change this, you know. So this is mutable variable, so that you can change it later on. Like for example, you can rate age equals to maybe 31. So you can greet name and is name okay, so let's see, is 31, so we pass also the is, and let's run it. You see, you are 31 years old. That's it. Okay, so we have understood the mutable and immutable variables, and how we can declare them. Okay, so it's pretty simple here. Now we can also create classes for an instances. So let's define classes using the class keyword. Okay, so let's remove this greet function, we don't need this anymore. So let's call the class person with the variable name is a string, and variable is a int. Okay, so let's create a this is the class. Okay, so we defined the class using the class keyword. So this is the name of the class, as you can see here, and the parenthesis with the necessary attributes, like or parameters that you can pass. Okay, so you can pass as many parameters as you can here. Okay, so there is no limit, but it's suggested for the readability of the code, you just need to pass few parameters as possible. Okay, so in the main entry function, so we create an instance. Okay, so this is how we create the instance of the class. So we create the instance of a class called person. we pass the name of the person is Bob, which is of age 25, and we print the person name. We are using the string templates, as you can see here. So we are using okay, let's create also the let's print out also the age of this person. So we are gonna print out the age. So this is it, it's pretty simple. So you just we are gonna print out using the string templates the person and the name of the person and the age of the person. So you can see here it's pretty simple here. So this is how we learn how to create classes and the instances of the classes. So now let's talk about the conditional expressions like if, else, if, and else for the conditional logic. Okay, so let's remove this class of person. Let's create a number. Okay, if the number is greater than 0. Okay, so we are gonna print the number is positive. Okay, else if the number is negative, and else finally this is the else block. We just print out it's 0. So let's run this code and let's see what's happening here. It's positive because obviously it's 10, which is greater than 0. So if it is let's see minus 2, you see it's gonna be negative, right? If it is 0, then it's gonna be 0. Okay, so this is how the conditional expressions works. So we have conditionals called if, else if, and finally the else. This is like the final block. Okay, so now let's go to the looping. So we can iterate over the collections or ranges using the for loop. So let's go and understand how we can use the for loop. So for the index I in 1 to 5, we can print the index. So this is pretty simple. So let's print the index. You see 1 2 3 4 5. So we are iterating over the collections or ranges using the for loop. Okay, so the keyword is called for. So we are iterating in this range. Okay, so this is the range actually, as you can see here. So similarly we also have a while loop. So let's define the index and then while keyword with this condition. Let's make it 5. Okay, then you print out the index and you increment the loop. Okay, so this is pretty simple. So we're gonna run this and we can check out. Okay, you see it's starting from index 0. Okay, so that's it. It's starting from the index 0. You see, if the index is less than starting from I index 0, then it's gonna not cover the final 5. It's because it's less than. Okay, it's not equals to. If you pass equals to condition, then you're gonna print also the 5 here, as you can see here. So finally let's also move on to the another looping condition, which is called when expression. For that we define the variables. Day is 3, day name, another day name variable, immutable variable. So when the day is 1, it's gonna be Monday. So when it's 2, when it's 2, it's gonna be Tuesday, and so on, else this is all the other days, and then finally you print the day according to the condition. So we're gonna pass the day name. So the day is 3, so obviously it's gonna be other day. But if we pass the 1, you see it's gonna go to the condition Monday, and if you pass 2, it's gonna be, go to the condition that is 2, that is Tuesday. As you can see here, it's printing out in the console here. Okay, so that's it. It's pretty simple about the when expression. So let's move about the ranges. So actually I have already explained you about the ranges when we were using the for loop. So let's go, and range is 1 to 5. Okay, so this actually includes the 5. Okay, it includes from 1 to 5. Okay, it includes. But if you have a range of until 5, this doesn't include, so this excludes. This excludes 5, so it's not in this range. So let's print out both of the ranges. So you see it's gonna include 1 to 5. It's gonna include 1 until 5, so that means it's just from 1 to 4, not including 5. Okay, so let's move on to the collection. So let's define a collection. So collections are lists, list, sets, and maps. So we're gonna create a list first. So it's a list of keyword. Then you have a list of fruits like apple. We have a banana. Then we have also orange. Then you can create another collection called set. Okay, so it's set of keyword. Then you have a set of numbers. Then you have a map, which is we can define it using, we can create it using map of keyword. And then you can map a variable to another variable. Okay, so a variable of type string to a variable of type integer, and similarly a variable of type to the variable of type integer, string to the integer. Okay, so you are creating the map. So let's go and print out these collections. So let's first print the list, print, then the set, then let's finally print the map, and let's check out the collection. Okay, it's pretty simple. As you can see here, for the list 2, it's printing apple, banana, and orange, the fruits. Okay, the name of the fruits. And then for the set, it's printing the set of integer numbers 1 2 3. And so finally for the map, it's gonna print 1. It's a map to 1. A is mapped to 1 and B is mapped to 2. Okay, so this is for the collection. And then we can also move on to nullable checks. So let's define a variable of type name and of a variable name of type string, which is nullable. Okay, so you can define the nullability of a variable by passing this question mark to the type. Okay, so then you can pass the null here. Okay, so then you pass the length and the name. The length is defined to 0, like so. No, you are also using the Elvis operator here. So what's happening here is the length, if the name is not null, okay, it's a null check, then you give the length. Okay, so otherwise if it is null, then give the default value of 0. So this is happening here. Okay, so let's print out and let's check what's the length here of name is the let's use this. Okay, so obviously it's gonna print out 0. The length is 0 because it's null. If it is not null, like then obviously it's gonna print out the name length, okay, of this name. So that's it. It's pretty simple about how to use nullable values and nullable checks. So this is a nullable value, okay, variable. This is the nullable check, as you can see here, okay, and we are using the Elvis operator in case of providing the default values. Okay, so finally let's move also to the type checks and automatic cast. Okay, so we have let's define a object of a type any, so which is of any type. Okay, so okay, then if so we use this conditional checks. So if the object is of string, so this is this syntax is actually used to check the type of the variable. So if the object is of type you see you have defined the object of any type, okay, so of type any, so you can pass here any values. So if the object of type is string, then you print the object length. So here what's happening is automatic casting is being happened here, as you can see here. Okay, let's see the code now. Object is not a string, not of type. Okay, let's run this code. So it's 13. Okay, so it's, you see, it's the object is of type string, so it's passing the length. Okay, so now let's not pass as a object as a value type in string. Let's pass integer. Okay, so what's happening here, so you see it's going to the else condition. So it's what's happening here is like it's gonna print out object is not of type string. Okay, it's of type int. And that's it. So this is the final syntax that I wanted to make you understand. So that's it, guys. So we learned about many fundamental basic Kotlin syntax that is very, very essential for Kotlin development. So thank you guys, and catch you up later.